Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to my channel. Today the car that I have for you is the 2024 Nissan Ariya Platinum E4. This is the most advanced Nissan electric car that you can buy. Today I'm at Alta Nissan and I'm back at doing videos on Canada, and this is the first car I have from Nissan. So let's start this full in-depth video with a little bit of history about the Nissan Ariya. The Nissan Ariya. This is the first zero-emission, full-on electric SUV that Nissan has produced. This is the first ever electric SUV, so they had to think about their competitors first. So this car was officially released at 2020 at the International Motor Show of the United States, but it got delayed in 2023, 2021, and it finally came out in 2024. And this is the first model, first generation. Now it's all available in North America, Mexico, Europe, everywhere in the world. But the problem is electric cars are very hard to sell nowadays. Everyone's going back to the consumption engines because electric cars are more expensive, more hard to maintain, and it's just a pain. So that's why everyone's going back to actual engine cars. But Nissan came out with the Ariya. That's one of the most selling electric cars in the market right now. And the price range is actually much, but people are actually buying this car. So first of all, let me show you the car's key. So this is the Platinum version. This is the top of the line of the Ariya. You have the lock, unlock, trunk opening, and this is your panic button, and it has the Nissan logo. Now I'm going to get inside the car and turn on these full LED headlights. Foot on the brake, pressing the start button, and the car turns on. So first of all, I'm going to turn the daytime running lights on. This is with the full lights. This is the car with the hazards. This is with the high beam. This is with the high beam off. I'm going to turn on the front fog as well. And if I come outside and I show you the full front of the car, the design of the Ariya is actually good for your electric car. Because look at the front. You have these full-on LED headlights that are on the top, and it actually looks like jewels. And then you can see your side reflector light. That's for North American and American cars. And then you have the car's hazards and the car's daytime running lights that all the way come down here. If you look at the grille, I mean, it's an electric car, it doesn't have a grille, but this black panel, it's not just a black panel. It has very nice designs inside. The Nissan logo, you have your front camera, because this car gets surround view camera, and it's pretty much same on the other side. If you look at the bottom section, because this is the Platinum, that's why it's fully painted. You have 6 sensors at the front with fog lights, your number plate slot, and you have some functional vents. So if you look at this vent is actually functional. It takes air in here and it gets it out the wheel well. So it's actually full-on functional. Being honest, the design isn't good, but if you compare this to a Tesla Model Y and the Mustang Mach-E, I would say this is the best looking car in its competitors. Now I'm going to talk to you about what's under the hood, what's the powertrain, but it has rain sensing wipers, you have advanced safety systems, that's why you have multiple cameras at the front. And now let's talk about what is the powertrain of the Nissan Ariya. Now let's pop the hood of the Ariya and show you what's underneath it. So let me just let you know, this car has a lot of grades, but a lot of grade doesn't mean it's always nice. This is a Platinum, that's why this car looks this pretty, but the normal versions, it might not. But as it's a car that's more than $40,000 to $35,000, it should have had hydraulic studs. But I think they probably didn't manage that for adding low budget and low cost for the manufacturing cost of the car. So this Ariya is 4-wheel drive, so it has one motor at the front, one motor at the back, and the battery on the floor. It's a 290 kilowatt hour AC battery that's on the floor, and this car is pumping out so much amount of range and horsepower that it's amazing to even understand. It is pumping out 389 horsepower, 442 pound-feet of torque, and it's an all-wheel drive with a single-speed automatic transmission that has different sports and other modes, but I don't know how the transmission is going to even manage that because it's electric. It's the same. Press the gas, it goes. Press the brake, it stops. For the range and stuff, let's wait until we get to the charging socket of the car. So let's close the hood. So let's get this stud back to its place, and then let's get this closer and just tap. The front's pretty nice. Let's check out what the side of the car looks like. Now let's look at the car's side profile. From the side, this actually looks good because this is a sloping roofline. So it's a coupe style SUV. First, let's look at the front wheels. So the Ariya gets a lot of grades, but for the Platinum, the side panels are painted in black and it has 20-inch wheels. But these wheels are covering your calipers, so you can't see the brakes. But underneath you have some 4-piston brakes, and you have strut suspension with coil springs at the front and multi-link suspension at the back. The front wheels are Brixtons, and the front wheel size is 235/55 R20s. And these wheels are actually really good because it actually matches the car's color and the painted panels. Now if you get up, you can see you have the charging panel here. So when you need to charge the car, you just come here, press that and open that. You can charge as an AC charge and then DC. With AC, it's going to take you 35 minutes to fully charge the car. And in a home charger, it's going to take you around 12 hours. Overall, with a full charge, I mean, no one's going to fully use a full charge if I'm being absolutely honest, because no one's going to drive the car and then go to 0% battery and then turn it off. So from 20% to 80% is the maximum. So with the full range of 700 kilometers, it's actually not a bad four-wheel drive electric car, being honest. And then if we move back from that, we can see the car's rest of the side. First of all, you have gloss black painted panels for the window trims. That's cool. You have keyless entry on all of the doors at the fronts. And then you have automatic blind spot monitoring and automatic folding and unfolding side view mirrors, and it has a camera for the side as well. But when you open the door, you can see how sturdy it actually is. For a baseline SUV electric, it's actually not bad. If we come at the rear wheels are same as the front overall, but the suspension is different and the brakes are much more smaller. But it has a limited slip diff to keep that power balanced with all of the different wheels. If we get up, you can see the rear tail lights are actually side focused as well, so it comes from the side and all the way starts from the front. And then if I actually start showing you the car's rear, first of all, I'm going to get inside, turn the full lights on, but the car's daytime running lights are on for the front. That's why the rear tail lights are on too. But let's turn the car on. So foot on the brake, pressing the start button. This is with the full light with the brake pressed. This is with the car's reverse. So this is the entire light. It doesn't have a separate fog light for the back. So I'm going to put it back to park, and I'm going to come outside for showing you guys the car's rear. So you can see the tail lights wrap around. So it starts from here, it all the way goes till there. But what's cool is you can see how advanced looking and how good the car actually looks from the back. There are hazard lights, but I forgot to turn those on. It says Nissan at the center inside the lights, and I actually like the clear tail lights that this car has. So it actually looks decent when you turn the tail lights on and off. This is your rear windshield wiper. You have your upper stop brake light with this functional spoiler that actually have cuts in the middle so air can pass through. If you look at the bottom section, these panels are painted because this is the Platinum. I'm saying that once again. You can see you have reflectors here, no exhaust panels, it's electric. You have parking sensors at the back, 6 Ariya written here with the animation, and then you have Platinum written and E-Force for four-wheel drive. For the practicality of the car doesn't have kick to open. So if you have the key in your pocket and if you press the button, it's going to powerly open. It has almost 550 liters, but if you consider the bottom storage, because it doesn't have much there. So if I lift this up, you can see you have the car's charger right here, and this is your Bose. The car has Bose sound system, this is why this is your subwoofer. And then if I put this back and if I put the second panel up, you can see your tire repair kit and your towing hook placed there. It's pretty practical as an electric car, and this is so much better than a Tesla Model Y. Now let's get inside of the Ariya. Sitting in the rear seats of the Ariya, I would say, as this is pretty much like the cash cow, it's just a little bit bigger. You have enough knee room, enough headroom, and this car has a panoramic roof. So to be honest, I have no complaints. And this is the Platinum edition. That's why it has all of the leather seats and other features. And you have to press it twice for opening the entire thing. But you have a center armrest here too with integrated cup holders. But the problem is if 3 people sit down, it's going to be a little hard because this part is a little too edgy, and these are for your heated seats for the back. And then you have your USB-C type and your USB-C and your AC vents at the back. And then you have the bronze accent because this is the Platinum edition. But it's actually very nice. And you can get a full-on vegan version too. But if you even get that, the steering's going to be in leather. So if you need practicality, you can fold down the seats and it actually folds 60-40. So that's good. So if you can see the boot right there. And then if I put this back, I have to say the seats are actually comfortable. And it has seat nets too, so you can put your magazines or anything. This part is fully Alcantara, but it's called sweat leather. This is your door handle, this is for your window opener, this is your grab handle. It has full leather with some bottle holders, and the speakers are actually Bose. And the window openers is one touch, and it doesn't go fully down. I mean, I think you probably don't need it. I mean, my CRV doesn't too. Now let's get inside the front. Sitting inside the front seats, I would say the seats are brilliant because it's semi-bucket and it's really comfortable while being heated. Not bad, Nissan, not bad. But as this is the Platinum, that's why it's on full leather and Alcantara / the dash 2. So it's full on Alcantara material. These are your AC vent, closer and openers, and this full thing is in bronze until here. And this is some charcoal wood, so that's a very expensive material too. For opening the glove box, you just press this button, it opens up. Decent amount of room too. And then you have the owner's manual inside. And just look at the floor. It's even because you don't have a transmission in the middle. So it's a floating dash. And then if I look at the car's practicality, if I open this, you have nothing but a wireless charger. And then if I close this, you have 2 cup holders. You can close this too. This is your gear knob and your drive mode selector, and all of your different features are all integrated in the wood. So for driving mode selectors, I have to press in the wood, and this is touch sensitive. So it actually shows everything there. But this is actually really nice, not bad. And then I can actually move this front too. So this can go front if I wanted to. So there you go, it's fully powerfully done, and it's actually really nice. I don't know if there's a button there, but I can do that from my side. So that's pretty cool. It's not bad for a car that's this price range. And for a panoramic sunroof, and when it opens this much, man, I am impressed, not gonna lie. It's pretty nice. And then now I'm going to show you some more things. First of all, you have your vanity mirrors, those are standard. And then you have a light placement too. But the thing is, while you sit here, you look at the rear view mirror. It has a very modern style rear view mirror, and it's digital and analog at the same time. So it's actually pretty cool how everything works on this car. Now I'm going to show you the car's infotainment system and the instrument cluster. So this is the dash of the Ariya, and it's actually really goodly and very nicely built. So let's turn it on. It has a 12.3-inch full digital display, and this is the start button. So when you turn it on, your steering comes down. It does a nice animation for the entire screen. It's actually really nice, not gonna lie. So this infotainment system is very easy to use. So it's a touchscreen / you have some touch sensitive buttons here for your climate control inside the wood. That's nice, but you have the volume button here. So first of all, you have your tune mix and your Bluetooth and your navigation. And then if you go here, you have your different types of stuff, like your all apps, your weather, your Nissan service center. You can do everything from the infotainment. And your navigation is loading, so let that do. And then this is for your energy usage, so how much amount of battery you're using it, how you're driving it, and this is how you make your own user. So if you're renting this car out, you can make guest users, and then you can have your own. It's very cool. But if you go to the navigation that we're gonna try out, but I'm not sure if the navigation here or not, because now you have to pay for everything. But let's try putting in an address. So imagine, let's put 2. And then now it's starting to calculate everything. So now your navigation is there.
150 meters.
And then it's going to tell you where to go, when to go. And the heads-up display is there, but it doesn't show the navigation features. But it's pretty nice how the infotainment works. Then if you come down, this is for your temperature for the car's climate control. So you can see it goes up and goes down for both sides. And this is actually touch sensitive, so it's pretty cool. And this is for the wind speed. This is for the front and rear windshield wiper. Front and rear windshield heaters. This is for auto. It's pretty cool. Now if you come to the steering wheel is fully leather strapped and powerfully tilt and telescopic. But the thing is, everything's okay, but this thing is a little weird to me, but I won't complain. You have your touch sensitive buttons here, that's cool, and then you have touch sensitive buttons here. Over this side is your hazards and your headlight controls and your high beam. Over this side is your windshield wiper controls. And the windshield wiper actually works phenomenally. So if you try that, you can see there it washed it all in just one spray. That's cool. Now I'm going to show you the car's instrument cluster. And then now let's come back to the infotainment because I have to show you some more features. So first of all, let's go to vehicle settings. So if you go on vehicle settings, you can communicate with a lot more stuff from here. But it also has auto parking. I'm just letting everyone know. So you can also put on all of the memory seat controls from the infotainment, but you have to press the button there. And then if you go on EV, it's going to show you all of the different features that this car can do. And then if we come back from there and then come back here and press on cameras, this car gets a 360-degree camera like I mentioned. It has adaptive guidelines and it has auto parking too, so it can automatically park. It's actually kind of cool how everything comes to a modern style design, and Nissan is actually doing a good job while making new cars. Foot on the brake and we're going to turn the car on, and then the infotainment system and the instrument cluster both do a very nice animation so you can see everything what's going on. So it's a 12.3, same display, same system, and it's going to give you the warning for the seatbelt, so let's ignore that. So first of all, you have this is your power receiver, so how much you're pressing on the gas it's going to let you know, and then if you're putting 100% it's going to give you 100% power. That's with the range. So it has 89%, but it's showing 490 kilometers. I think this car is after the break-in it's going to put more out, but this car has 32 kilometers already. But it's cool, it's nice. You have your drive modes here. If I want to change the drive modes, I could just press this button. That's on the dashboard. This is for sports, this is for standard, this is for eco. And you have the gear here, so which gear you're on. So this is for reverse. And when you put on reverse, the reversing camera comes on. This is for neutral. And that's for drive. And this is for back to park. And then you can see your Ariya at the middle. You can control your safety system like your blind spot monitor, lane keep assist, and your forwards automatic braking. And then if I change this display, you can have your normal display. So this is with that. And then you can have your speed limit signs and all come to your face. And then if you change to that, this is for controlling settings. This is for your navigation and your tune mix radio put together, or you can just have it with your normal screens. Then you have your vehicle settings and all of the stuff. So you can see your draft computer and your average consumption. So it's taking 72.8 kilowatt hour to go 100 kilometers. And then this is for your tire pressure monitor. This is for your navigation like I mentioned, but I'm just going to let it be like this. It's actually cool, it's nice, it's pretty. Let it be like how it wants to be. Now I'm going to show you the door, but before that let me show you one more thing on the infotainment. So if you move the seats, it actually shows you how you're moving it and what section you're moving it. So that's kind of cool. And then you have your hazard button that's here, and your skipping track button is here that I forgot to mention, and your parking brake is placed right there. Turning the car off, and it's going to slowly go away, and I'm going to show you the car's door. First of all, you have your Alcantara materials here. These are the buttons for controlling the brightness of the displays. You have your AC vent here with the bronze accent because this is platinum. Then this is for your headlight leveler, your automatic park. This is for your automatic braking assist, so if you want to turn that off. This is for your auto brake. This is for your charging socket if you want to open that or not. This is for the boot. This is for opening the hood of the car. This is your dead pedal, brake pedal, and gas pedal. And then it says e-force right there with your seat controls placement here. And then if you come to the door, you can see this car has Bose speakers. So it says Bose here in front of the Twitter. And then you have the Alcantara material with the stitching and the leather. This is for your door handle and your memory seats, your exterior mirror controls, lock and unlock, window openers and window lockers. And then you have some storage area here with your main speaker. And if I come outside now, you can see the door fully covers the panel, so when you get out, your car doesn't get dirty and sidewards. So make sure, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch more videos like this. This was the Nissan Ariya in full English. A lot of people have been complaining in my comment section. I have noticed it because I wasn't uploading in a long time. So people are complaining, English, Bangla, this, that. I have a specific channel for Bangla, I have a specific channel for English, and this is my English channel. So thanks to Alta Nissan for providing their cars to me so I could do full in-depth review of them and keeping their trust in me. And special thanks to Ahad, because he always manages the cars, and I came here after I think 1 year something months, and then he still gave me the car without any hesitations. If you want to be in contact with more videos of the Ariya or any other car, you can contact my other social medias like my Bangla channel, TikTok, YouTube, every single Facebook page. Everything is going to be in the description. Until then, I'll see you next time. So a lot of people were telling me about the driving parts of the videos and other stuff. So it's just, I don't do any more drive videos anymore, but a lot of people think it's because of I don't have a driver's license. I mean, maybe you could drive in Bangladesh without a driver's license, but this ain't Bangladesh, fam. This is Canada. You have to have a driver's license to drive, and I do. So the turning radius of this car is 18.8 feet, and the 0 to 60 of this car is 5.2 seconds. So this is not a slow car. When you think about electric cars, you think in under 3 seconds, but no, this is not under 3 seconds, but it's actually fast. And this car's suspension is actually so good that you can't even feel the bumps. Like, trust me, I have been driving a lot of cars in Canada, and I would say this is a very, very, very nice car to drive. And I didn't drive electric cars in a long time. So while I'm driving this, it's actually pretty smooth and pretty fast. And then you can let me know what other Nissan vehicles you want me to review in Alta Nissan, and in what language, English or Bangla. And that's going to be it for today's video. Until then, I'll see you next time. Peace.